Hello.
Hi. Wow, it's
I
been so
know.
long.
I feel like it has been, but we've been like trying to figure out the other episodes. So
Oh my
we
God.
had enough
Yeah.
time to like not record for a while. Also, given that we were
Yes.
super busy lately.
Yes. Oh my God, that podcast was such a
Like a
journey.
I felt like it was a month ago.
I think it was. We finally, I think, because I went to New York. Or like during the podcast, I said I was gonna go to New York, and then New York passed, and then we tried to figure out everything about the podcast because we were having like copyright issues because it was like a movie on Amazon, and then like Sony kept like putting copyright strikes on it, but then we like disputed it and we got it up, which is great. And
It's
then
been a long time
yes,
after
but
all
it's
that
okay. We're
struggle.
back.
Yeah, thank you for going through all of that. We'll talk about that in a bit, I guess.
Yes.
But my name's Annika,
Oh, I'm Vanessa.
and today we're going to play Ketchup or Ketchup.
Yay! Ketchup, ketchup and mustard.
Yes.
um, but yeah, so the podcast for the Cinderella movie is up now. If you haven't watched it, please go watch it. It took so much effort to get it up on YouTube.
Yeah, I think first to record it, I realized like my MacBook was dying when I was recording this when
Oh
we first watched it.
yeah.
So I had to move everything to our PC and then we watched it there. And then I didn't have time to edit it. So I made asked
Oh, honest.
Vanessa to edit. And then when she
Yeah.
tried to upload, like it said, oh, you can't publish it because it had copyright issues, which I guess we
Mm-hmm.
kind of understand since it's from a movie. And then we did have like the
Mm-hmm.
whole video and audio playing, but we kept
Yeah.
editing it shorter and shorter, and it still had the claim. And Vanessa was like, you know what? I'm done. So she disputed it, and it's
No,
finally up.
I know. I was thinking about it after I disputed it. I think we could have kept some of, or if we didn't edit it down so much, like um before before disputing it, I think it could have been okay. But I think I was just we were just scared.
Yeah.
but but it's okay because all of the stuff that we were gonna keep in was like just like awkward pausing or like us talking over the movie anyway. So about not even the movie.
I know. It was like
So
something completely random.
yeah, and most of it was like repetitive too, like, oh, her dress is so ugly.
Oh my God. I cannot go. I can't believe some of my classmates think that movie's good. Like,
Oh, I mean, it wasn't bad, but it
okay,
also wasn't
fair.
great. So it
Definitely a
was like
2.5,
solid.
right?
Yeah, it was solid 2.5, the same rating that everyone else gave it. So, I mean, congrats, Camilla, on movie debut.
Like Disney princess debut.
Yeah.
Woo!
Woohoo. Um, but yeah, I'm just glad that we were able to get it up and hopefully you all enjoy it. Our audio is also up on Spotify and Anchor. So if you wanted to watch the movie on your own and listen to us comment with you, it's like we're watching the movie with you, right?
Yeah. You hear our lovely voices that people apparently love
Yeah.
to fall asleep to because it's so soothing.
And we love that.
I don't mind that. Like
Yeah,
whatever
it's
helps
fine.
you.
hmm but yeah, other than that, what's been going on with you? How have you been
Oh my
lately?
goodness. Like, okay, so it's been like a month and I
Oh my
started
God.
jumping into field work at my elementary school that I'm
Yeah.
placed at. And I'm
hmm
working with third graders and it's been going
Ooh.
really good. I think I'm still holding myself back a little because once I start talking to kids, I don't stop because I just
That's
love talking
okay.
to them and they also don't stop.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then the teacher is like, hello. So then they lose
Stop
focus. So I'm
talking.
trying to stop myself from talking too much in the classroom. But if we're
Mhm.
outside, then we'll be chatting.
Yeah.
Um, I start full-time student teaching November 1st. So I'll be leading
Ooh.
all the math lessons starting then,
Ooh. We
which
love
they're going to
math.
be learning like multiplying by 2 times 4,
Okay,
like
like
2 and 4,
easy stuff.
like 3 and 6, 5 and 10, like strategies for that.
hmm
And then I have to record a teaching performance assessment. So I have to pass it in
Ooh.
order to get my credentials. Hopefully
Okay. Wow, that
that
was so
goes well.
fast. I know.
Right?
I was talking to you like maybe a couple days ago, and you were like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna take my finals soon." And I was like, "Finals? What the heck?" Is that what
Well,
your final is, or is it like different?
no, we actually don't have finals. We have final
Okay.
projects though. So it's like a
Oh,
bunch of
okay.
like PowerPoints, like lesson plan writing,
Ah, okay.
like management strategies. So we
Mhm.
have all that. And then
Yeah.
the thing I was talking about, the recording the lesson is actually part of the state of California. That we actually have to do
Oh.
2 cycles. So our first one is this semester, and our second cycle is going to be next year's fall when I graduate and get that degree.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're not like done yet.
No, I have a whole like
Okay.
3 more semesters to do.
Okay. I was like, wow, you're so fast. Like you're
No,
getting your credential already. Whoa. It's
it's
only
so
been like
hard.
how many months? Maybe like three,
Yeah,
four,
it's only been like 2 months.
two. Okay, 2 months. And I was like, wow, so fast.
No,
But
it takes
still,
like a
it's
whole
it went
year.
by so fast still. Like even
It
for the only
did.
bit it being 2 months, it feels like it's been so much longer.
Yeah, I can't believe it's already November. I felt like October was
I know.
nothing.
I know.
Like my
Halloween is
birthday
next week.
happened, and then
I know. Happy
November.
belated early. Happy belated birthday. Why did I say early? Happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah. You love that. But yeah, I was like, next week is Halloween. Like my sister and her boyfriend were talking about it yesterday, and they're planning to do like a Halloween party, um,
Aw,
like with some of her friends, like here at our place, like a movie night. And they're like, yeah, we're gonna do it next week. And I was like, oh, next week's Halloween, huh? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, oh, like what the heck?
yeah. Are
Wow.
you? Do you know what? I don't know why I was gonna ask you. What are you gonna be for Halloween? Because you only have like one thing.
I only have one costume
Mm-hmm.
and a couple episodes to go. I did debut it. It's my butterfly
Oh
costume.
hell yeah.
And I also mentioned that I never got to wear it. Like after I graduated college, I never wore it because my work had always done, or my old work had always done like themed costumes with like the office.
Oh yeah.
So I think the first year they did, or my first year working there, they did Avengers, and so
Oh.
I was Spider-Man, and then the second, I know, right?
Pew pew. Psst, psst.
And then last year, what were we last year? Oh, it was hippie themed.
Hippie
So we,
themed.
yeah, like
Oh.
because it was also like the lockdown and like COVID, or like the prime of COVID, right? And then so they wanted to like spread positive vibes to like all the patients and stuff. And then so
Oh.
that was our theme last year, like hippie themed. And my hair at that time was like orange or like a pink color.
Oh,
So it like
uh-huh.
fit in with the theme really well. um, and yeah, but this year I get
Butterfly.
to wear my costume and no one's gonna stop me
No,
after
I'm not
two
gonna be there
years.
this time.
I know Annika's not gonna be here, but it's okay. And then yes, so that's my costume. Do you have a costume as well? Or
Yeah. So for us, we're gonna surprise our literacy professor by
hmm.
dressing up as like a character from my favorite book because every week we bring a book
Oh,
called and then we do a little book club and we
oh,
share
that's
like our
cute.
books and we love
Hmm.
her so much. Like I want to marry that woman. Like I will like push her husband just so I can marry her. But I was trying to decide what my favorite book was, and I was gonna do Junie B. Jones. I was gonna do maybe
Ooh,
like Madeline or
cute.
Olivia, like
Yeah.
that pig. But
Hmm.
ultimately, I decided on Violet Baudelaire from A
Oh,
Series of
that's from.
Unfortunate Events.
Okay, I was like, I
Yeah.
recognize that name. Okay. Oh, that's so
She also has
cute.
the bangs, and then I bought a purple dress lately. And I was like, okay, this is gonna look okay, right? So
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Oh, is that what that dress was on your
Yes, it was.
oh yeah, it was so cute. I commented on her, she posted on her story and she was like, look at this
It's
dress. And I
coming
was like, oh,
together.
so cute. Oh, I've never actually read Series of Unfortunate Events,
It's so good. It is amazing. Oh my God. It's like
but
the perfect segue for kids who like mystery books and like
yeah,
those type of things.
I've heard it's really good. I think I watched the movie. There's a movie, right?
Yeah, I don't think I watched those. They're
I
probably too scary for me.
I think I watched it. I don't remember. It must have been a long time ago, but I do remember like seeing ads for it. I think they redid it with
Mhm.
that one guy from How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, Neil Patrick Harris, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yes.
yeah.
I didn't watch that, but I saw it was a thing. Or maybe I did read it as a kid. I just don't remember. But
Mhm.
oh, I did read Judy B. Jones though a lot. And so I was like, oh my
Yeah.
God, I know who that is.
Yeah, I wanted to pick
Oh,
someone
so
that
cute.
wasn't like too common because I didn't want other people
Yeah.
doing it just because what
Mhm.
if they one up me, you know? So I
I
picked
mean,
one that's a little more abstract and like if
yes,
you know
very
what it
different.
is. Yeah.
Definitely. When you first said that, like, oh, we're gonna surprise our teacher, I thought you were gonna do like, have you ever seen those like posts on like Facebook or Instagram where they dress up as their professor? Like
Wait, that'd be so funny. Oh my
I
god.
thought you were gonna say that, and then I was like, oh my god, so funny. But then like the book thing is really cute, but because like I see people like wear masks or like of their teacher with like their face on it
Wait,
and
that's
like
so funny. Oh my
dress as them,
god.
and then like sometimes like their professor or, like their mentor would like have like a thing about them. So I think the picture I saw like they always had like a coffee cup with them or something, and so they all brought like a coffee cup with them.
That is so cute. I'm gonna ask my
But
future students to do that for me. Like, you're
yes,
gonna dress as
next,
me for Halloween. Like, let me
yeah,
see
you
like what
have
you could come
to.
up with.
But yes,
Oh,
that's what I
that's
was. That's
so
what popped into my
cute.
head. But costume idea, Violet, great. I love that.
Oh, I love your butterfly. I hate myself for saying that, but I love the butterfly.
Yes.
Well,
Um, Halloween. Can't believe it's next week.
yeah, but also on your side of the story, you went to New York. How was that?
I
That
did. Oh my God.
sounds
It was
so
amazing.
fun.
It was so fun. I wish you could have came. We did invite Annika, but she was really busy.
Yeah, it's school. I
Um,
can't leave like
I
that.
know. Used to do online school. No, I'm just
I
kidding.
know. I wish.
But it was really fun. I went with two other friends to New York the beginning of October. First day, we did like all the touristy things. We did a lot of walking just all
Oh,
throughout.
yeah,
And so by the
definitely.
first, we planned a lot for that first day. So we went to like Empire State Building. We went to like Times Square, like all those like touristy places the first day. During the first day, I did not wear comfortable shoes. I thought the shoes that I was wearing were gonna be okay, but they weren't.
Oh
And I
no.
regretted it.
Did you bring another
But
pair of shoes?
I did. I brought two
Oh,
pairs of shoes.
good.
So I brought like a pair of boots that I wore that first day, and I thought they were okay.
No, 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 no.
Sorry, I have this like lingering cough. I don't have COVID. I tested for COVID after I came back from New York.
You know
It's
what? I also had a lingering cough. I know you noticed
mhm,
like before a long time ago when I was sick, not from COVID, but I think my
mhm.
kids got me sick and I had a
Oh
really bad
no.
lingering cough. Like in the
Mhm,
podcast, I have to like edit it out because it was just so annoying.
mhm.
But
It's
it
gonna be
goes
me
away
this
after
time.
a while. And then sometimes you just have to like, once you feel it coming, you have to like
Mhm.
take a deep breath so it doesn't
That's what I
come
do.
out.
I've been doing, yeah,
Exactly.
I've been doing that so much. And
And then it just
then
goes away.
I know, yeah, it's weird. And I was telling my sister yesterday because she also has like the same like cough too. So I
Oh,
think we might have gotten it from each other.
huh.
And also because like the weather's been really weird
Yes.
too. So I think that's also what kind of caused it. And also like just traveling overall, like the weather changes, time changes. I think my body was just like, you're gonna have this cough now. And so I was like kind of scared. I was like, oh my God, like did I get
No,
something from New
me
York? But
too. I
then
was so scared.
but then I got tested as soon as I could. When I got back, it was negative. So I just had this like cough. It's only been this
Good.
cough too. It hasn't been anything else too. So I'm just waiting for this to pass because it's so annoying. Like I hate the feeling of having to cough, and then like it just sounds so gross, and I don't want to be like, oh, like I don't want to get anyone else with this cough either, and then like I don't want people to worry. But hopefully it goes away soon. There's already been like a week. It's kind of dying down, but it's still there.
It took me a
Um,
month to get over it.
Dang.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better.
Yeah, no,
um,
don't worry.
but anyway, it was really fun. First day, we did a lot of stuff. We did a lot of walking. So I was like dreading the next day. And then I didn't wear those boots the next day. I had brought like sneakers, like my Vans. And so I was like wearing those, and that felt a lot better.
Oh, yeah.
We went to, I think it was our museum day. Honestly, I don't we were in New York and we're like, what did we do yesterday?
Dude, I feel like there's so many things to do. Like in Seattle, I was
There
like, what the
is.
heck did I do yesterday?
Yeah,
Like,
right. And then I was like, are we just getting old? Like, can we just not remember these things? I mean, partially that is true, but like also I think we just like did so much. But yeah, Sunday, I think we went to museums and we looked around. Monday was like the day we didn't really have anything planned, but we did go to another museum that was pretty large too. It was the Met Gala, because I remember Met
awesome.
Gala. Yes, and then the Met Gala actually happened the week before, or like maybe like a few two or the week before or 2 weeks before, and I was like, ah, we
Famous
missed it. Like,
people walk
I
through
know.
here.
I was like, Rose was at the Met Gala, but we missed her.
Suni Lee walk through that. Like
I
Timothy
know.
Chalamet walk through
I
that.
know. But
Oh,
also I heard that there was like a protest going on the outside of the Met Gala for is either Black Lives Matter or something. I forgot.
something
But there was
very
a protest going,
important
something
politically.
important, yeah, something very important. I just don't remember what it was. And then it was just like strange to see that like, you know, the Met Gala was like so fancy, and then they were kind of disregarding this like protest happening. And then like I think
Um,
the theme of the Met Gala was something like political.
America, because I know
Yeah, America. Oh yeah,
AOC wore
America.
like the tax the rich dress, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And then so it was like weird to have that like contrast, like all of these fancy people like, you know, living it up, and like they're weighing all this stuff like, oh, fight the patriarchy or like blah blah blah. But then
It's
like they're
literally
not
right
acknowledge,
there.
yeah, they're not like acknowledging what's happening outside. They're trying to like ignore it too. So it's kind of like
Oh my God. Side note, did you see Kim Kardashian's outfit? Like the
was it
Dementors? I
memes that
hate
came out
that.
of it?
I
So funny.
hate
Did you
that.
see Troy Sivan's dress
No,
too?
I haven't
He looks
actually.
really uncomfortable. It was like a scoop dress.
Ooh.
And then but he was like, the way he was standing was like really awkward. He was like really like stick straight, and then like
Oh.
kind of like hunched a little bit. Um, but yeah, it was if you look it up, you should. I mean, he
Also,
looks good, but
I don't hate Simone Biles, but that dress on her was not it.
oh, I actually didn't
Like,
see her
oh,
dress.
it was bad.
Let
But
me look it
I
up.
love Simone Biles. Like she stood
Yeah.
up for herself at the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
Like she really
Oh
opened up
yeah.
about her feelings, and I thought that was just really cool of
Oh,
her to
I
like
just
say
typed in Simone
something.
Biles. Met.
Troy Sivan Met Gala. I have to see this.
Oh, I see.
Oh, it's like
He's like,
yeah, it looks kind of I don't
I
know.
mean,
It's like
he looks good in it, but it's just I think
oh
it's just
God,
so funny
he's
because
so
how
attractive.
uncomfortable he looks in the picture. But I do see the dress you're talking about for Simone Biles. It looks
Yeah, I
like
bought
a
it.
comforter or a duvet, like a or a
It does.
pillow, like a
It
decorative
looks.
pillow.
I don't know about that waist though. You know,
Yeah, it
like she
reminds me of
has
the
one on her
Cinderella dress.
own.
You know how like the Cinderella dress had like ruffles and it
It's too big.
oh no. Oh my god. And all so after we watched that movie too, like I saw so many TikToks commenting on this dress, and they all had the same like comments as us. Like it was too big, it didn't look good. Like who made this dress? Like
TikTok's listening.
I know. But yes. I mean Simone Biles rocks it, but I do see what you
Maybe
mean.
not the dress for her.
Yeah, maybe not the dress for her. I also saw Rosé's outfit too. I didn't know she went to the Met Gala.
I did.
Gala.
I honestly didn't expect her to go.
I
Like
know.
CL
I
went
thought she
too.
was
I
in
think.
Korea. Oh, really?
I think
What the
so.
heck? I
I thought
was
that was
like
pretty
seeing all
cool.
these people. Yeah. And then so I saw her outfit. I don't remember. I mean, her dress was like okay too. Like she kind of
Yeah.
looked, I mean, she was good, like obviously, but like, I don't know. I
Oh,
think she could have done something better.
you know what was really cool? Seeing Eugene Lee Yang from the Try Guys there.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my
He's
God.
so I'm so proud of him. Like he
He's
needs to
so
be there.
hot. What the heck?
I know.
Ah,
I'm gonna
jealous.
come after his
Oh my
boyfriend.
God. That reminds me. So I
Matt
was
is
in New
also so
York.
hot. Yes.
I was in New York. Okay, so this was on Tuesday. So Monday we didn't have, so I'm gonna go back to New York. Monday we didn't really have anything planned. We went to the Met. We walked around. The museum is huge. It's freaking huge. We didn't walk the whole thing because we were so tired too. So the bottom floor is like exhibits. There's like an Asian American history like exhibit.
Oh.
There's like an Egyptian exhibit. There's a bunch of
Ooh.
different exhibits there. We walked through most of those. Upstairs, just like the art galleries. And then so we walked as much as we could, and then we got to like the area with the like Renaissance paintings where like is Vincent van Gogh a Renaissance painter?
No.
I'm not too okay. I was like, I'm not too familiar
No.
with art history. I really should be, but I'm not.
Renaissance is like Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo,
Okay,
those
yes.
people.
Okay, well, there's a lot of that it was a Renaissance. Sorry, excuse my mistake. But we just there's an area where like Vincent van Gogh's painting, some of his paintings were
Oh.
there, and then like other people too. But the one that stood out the most was like Van Gogh. And then we like walked like half of it, and we sat down and we're like, like we're so tired, and then so we just kind of like left afterwards. I mean, we did see most of the galleries in the museum, so like none of us felt like we had to stay longer. But
Mhm.
yeah, we were really tired. But then like afterwards, we went to go see some of my friends because they live in New York.
Oh.
So it was really nice to catch up with them as well. And then like everyone was really cool. I was scared that no one would get along or like it would be like kind of awkward. But they all got along really well,
Oh. Hey.
which is great. And then Tuesday, we went to Chelsea Markets. One of the friends that came with me, his friend joined us as well. It's like one of his past work friends. And so she joined us. We went to Chelsea Market and like walked around. We were gonna go get lunch there. While we were walking to the lunch area, there was a couple that passed us, and we were walking. I was talking to my friend. We were walking, and then I like looked to my right or to my left, and then I was like, and it was Ned from Try Guys.
And
It
his
was Ned
wife.
from the Try Guys with his wife Ariel, and he's like pretty tall too. So I was like surprised that I just happened to look over, right? And then they weren't wearing masks or anything because we were like outside in the public too. And then so like that's why I could like recognize him too. I think if he was wearing a mask, I probably wouldn't have like bothered to look.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, oh my God. And then I didn't stop him for a picture because he was walking too fast. And then by the time I like realized who it was, he was already too far away for me to yell like, "Hey, can I get a picture with you?"
Wait, did you not see Try Guys at UCR when they came?
I did not
Oh
at
my
that
God, that was so
time,
fun.
but I did see that they came. I didn't go to that event, but I think because like also at that time, like actually that time was like probably when they were first getting popular too, huh?
Yeah, because they
I don't
came
know
to
why I didn't
UCR.
go. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't go.
Dude, that was
But
so
either
good.
way,
But you saw
huh,
Ariel. I love
I
Ariel.
did. Yeah, they
Oh
were walking
my
together like on the
God.
street. And so like I was with yeah, we were like together, and then afterwards I told my friend, I was like, that was Ned from Try Guys. And she was like, huh? And I was like,
Huh?
that was Ned. And then she was like texting her sister too. And then like I was like, I should have stopped him for a picture. And then like her
Yeah.
sister was like, oh, Pixar didn't happen. I was like, but it did happen.
They were in New
I was so
York.
upset. They were in New York. I think they
Yeah.
still are. They might still be in New York, but I
No,
don't
I
know.
think they're back now.
Okay. But yeah, and then like after we got to the restaurant, I like checked Ned's Instagram just to see like if that was actually him. And it like
Oh
totally was,
my
because like he had posted a picture of him and his wife like at like a
God. A bridge or
guys
something, right?
yeah, like a bridge or something. And then like in the description it was like something like in New York now, going to have like this meetup at this bookstore like on Friday, but we are going to be leaving on Wednesday. And then like afterwards the sentence was like, oh, thanks for the stranger who like recognized us and like stopped us to help us take his picture. And I was
Could have
like,
been you. Could have
I
been
know,
you.
I know. I was so upset like the rest of that morning. I was like, but then like,
Salty.
yeah, oh my God, I confided in like like the friends I was with, and like also my other friends too. And my other friends were like, it's probably better that you didn't stop him, because like, he's probably like going somewhere like on the way to somewhere, because they were walking kind of fast.
Uh-huh.
So it looked like they were gonna like be headed towards somewhere. And also like, I don't know, their facial expression like just seemed like they were walking with a purpose. So they're
Walking
trying to
with
like reassure
purpose.
me like, oh, it's okay that you didn't get a picture with him, like
Yeah.
stuff like that. And I
You
was
were
like,
there.
"Eh."
You
I
were
was
right
there in his
across the street from
presence.
him.
I know, oh my God. And then but yeah, I was like, oh, he walked past me. He
Yeah.
was on the side that I was on, like I felt his presence.
Oh my
But
God. I'm gonna like tweet him in this podcast and be like,
oh my
hey,
God,
somebody saw
I
you.
know. But yeah, Ned, if you're listening to this, I feel like
Right.
I always shout out someone, someone who's never going to hear this podcast. Maybe he will. But I saw you walking with your wife Ariel
I love Ariel. Oh my gosh, she's such a queen.
near Chelsea Market.
Ooh,
Probably don't remember that because you were just walking towards somewhere
with the purpose.
with a purpose somewhere. But I mean, I hope I can get a picture with you next time
I
if I
know.
see you. But also, like, then I found out later that some of the other Try Guys were there in New York too. I think Eugene was still there too, because of like he went to the Met
Eugene.
Gala, and then like because all of our or the friends that I went with are like are Asian too, right? So like they really know of Eugene,
Oh
and so
God,
one of our
Eugene.
other friends was like, oh my God, if Eugene was there too, like I definitely would have stopped him for a picture.
Oh, 100%. He's spoken up for us as Asian
Oh, I
Americans
know.
so
Oh,
much.
he's
Like, I'm
so
so
great.
grateful for
Like,
him.
but yeah, if it was him passing by, we would have definitely stopped him for a picture. I mean, like, not I mean, I would have stopped Ned for a picture too if I like could have if I acknowledged him sooner. but yes, because my sister is also big fans of the Try Guys too. So
Mhm.
like I had told them about it as well. Like I was like, I just walked past Ned from Try Guys, and she was like, "Did you get a picture?" Like, and I was
No.
like, "No, I did not get a picture." But like, I swear that was him and his wife, and she also said the same thing. Like she loves Ariel too.
Oh my
She
God.
watches Try Guys too, and I was like, oh, I
You
wish
know
I
what I
met
also
him.
love? I just love all the tri wives. Like Maggie
Yeah.
is literally so pure, and
Oh,
Becky knows what she's
yeah,
doing when it
Becky.
comes to skincare and eating. I want to watch them like eat.
Yeah. Oh my God. They just seem like such fun people. And I think like I kept telling myself like, oh, like I didn't want to bother him, stuff like that. But like my friends were always like also like, oh, I think if you stopped him, he would have been fine with it. And I was like, oh, but it was too far away
Yeah.
now.
I
But
listened to their
yes.
podcast. It's so good.
Mm.
Like I really
Ooh.
recommend it. Like they
Mm-mm.
talk in a way that makes you so comfortable
Mm-hmm.
about like listening and like as if you're actually sitting with there. And they also talk with
Yeah.
their producer, I think Rachel.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it's really, and they also have Eugene's boyfriend on there every so often.
Oh,
I know,
yes.
yeah. So it's super
That's
fun to
awesome.
listen to.
Yeah, I've never
Mhm.
listened to their
Oh, it's
podcast.
so
Maybe
good.
I will. But yes, saw a night for Try Guys. Didn't get a picture with him, but it's all good.
It's
It's fine.
fine.
He's a busy man.
He's
He's
a
fine. I was telling myself like the mind is the best camera.
busy
The moment will live in my Instagram story because I had posted a picture like I just walked past Ned from Try
man. Yeah.
Guys. But didn't get a picture with him. But then the rest of the day was fine. The rest of the day was really fun still
I want to talk
because you
about
went to
like
go.
one thing. I think we know it's Wicked. I want to talk
Yes,
about that. Oh
because we
my
went to go see
God.
Wicked later in the day or later in the night, and it was amazing. It was life changing. It was
I
great.
know.
I highly
It's
recommend.
so beautiful. Like I don't
It
oh,
is.
I want to cry like
I
talking about it. It's just so good.
it is. I didn't know anything going into it. I had only listened to the
Good.
soundtrack multiple times because the voices are amazing. Idina
Idina
Menzel,
Menzel,
Kristen
Kristen
Chenoweth.
Chenoweth.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Um, So Miss Elsa, listened to her voice and this in this soundtrack and also Cinderella.
Oh
But
God. No, I forgot about
material
that.
girl in a
Stop.
material world.
Stop.
But yeah, it was amazing. And I didn't really know the story. I just knew it was about the Wicked Witch of the West, and like her story, stuff like that. And then going into it, I was just like, oh, this is what it's about. Like, whoa, like
Isn't
there's so
it
much that
so
happens.
good? Like
It is so good. Actors that portrayed Glinda and Elphaba were great. They did a really good job.
so
Like
good.
their voices sounded very similar to the soundtrack. The person who played Glinda, she was really funny. She was great.
Oh,
We
I
love
love
her. We
that.
loved her. Elphaba was great. All the other characters were great too. I didn't know about the other characters, like who. I mean, like I knew like the wizard was in there, but I didn't
Mhm.
really know anyone else. So like when I heard the name like Fiero, I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
whoa, Fiero.
And like Bach.
Yeah, Bach. Oh my god. And then like Nessa Rose is the
Mhm.
sister. And I was like, oh, my name is Ness, or it
Nessa,
can be Ness,
I've
Nessa.
got something to confess. A reason. Oh God, it's so good.
And then I don't know if this is like a spoiler or anything, but
Spoiler
like
alert.
spoiler alert, just in case, the Wicked story actually like goes into or it like melds with the Wizard of Oz
Yeah, it
story.
ties in directly.
And I didn't know that until like, watching it. And I was like, oh, this is so interesting.
Like
Like
it's
you find out
everything.
how,
It's like the
yeah,
untold story, I guess. They
like
wrote that.
the prequel, if you will,
Exactly.
to Wizard of Oz. And then so you find out like how like the lion, the Tin Man, the Scarecrow, how they became to be about because they're in the Wicked story too. And I was like, whoa. And the ending was so like interesting. I was just like,
Right?
um,
Like she's kind of just undercover,
yeah, she's
like
just like,
dead, basically.
yeah, right. Because like in the Wizard of Oz story, like she melts away,
Yeah.
which is not really a spoiler unless you don't really know the
Yeah.
Wizard of Oz story.
Mhm.
But she like melts away in the Wizard of Oz story, and then spoiler alert, she's not really
Dead.
dead,
Yeah.
but they like staged it because she was in so much danger already. So it's kind of like they're living in what's
A
it called?
lie.
Yeah, living in a lie, living in secret, so she
Yeah.
can like continue on like with her life. But still amazing story. I loved it. It was
Mhm.
great. Singing
The set, the
amazing.
set, the
The
set
set, the
is
set, so good.
beautiful.
It's so great. I mean, the seats we had were
Uh,
so really good, but like it was like kind of in the back, so like it was kind of far away. But like I kept taking pictures of it because it was like
yeah,
before it
yeah,
started. I was like, oh my god, it's so beautiful. And like they had like this like dragon that was like
yeah. Top at the
above.
top, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
top. I was like, whoa.
Then it moves
um,
like hello.
yeah. Oh my God. That was amazing. Yeah. I kept getting chills whenever they sang because it was just
Mhm.
so good. Like, definitely their singing was top tier. Loved it. Yes.
Is that your first musical?
No.
Oh, good.
Well, my first musical in like on Broadway, yes.
I never went
But
to
like,
Oh God, I want to go so bad.
yes. Ah, so good. But yeah, that was not my first musical. I thought it was, but then I realized that I had also watched the Book of Mormon.
Oh my God,
A
that's so
couple,
good.
I know, yeah, because that was my
The
first
shit out
one.
your butts.
Oh yeah. I watched the Book of Mormon and then I didn't really know what the story is about. One of our like college friends had like invited me to go with him.
Oh God,
Um
that
I
guy.
know. Do you know who I went with?
Yes.
Yeah. We don't talk about him anymore,
Mm-mm.
but at the time he was cool.
Yeah, at the
um
time.
but anyway, I mean, I was mainly there for the musical, not for the guy. So
Yeah, better be that way.
yeah. So the musical was great. I didn't really know what the story was about, but had heard it was good things for my sister because she had went to go watch it too. The story is very like
It's such a satire.
explicit. It is. It's very
Like,
explicit too. More explicit than I thought it would be. They
oh
say like
yeah,
the F word and like the S word a lot, I think.
yeah.
But it's really funny. It's really great.
I know.
Actors also there, great. Soundtrack, great. They have that first song that goes like, "Hello, my
Yeah, the
name is
little.
Elder Price." It's
Yeah,
ding dong, yeah. Oh my god, it's so great. Seeing that like live too, I was like, "Whoa, is this
it's
like creative? So
beautiful.
cute." Yeah, it's just such a funny story. And then like me and my friends were actually talking about some of one of my like high school acquaintances recently got married
Mhm.
to an 18-year-old.
Wait. Go back.
One of my friends or one of my like old friends acquaintances, I guess. I didn't really know him too well. One of my acquaintances, he's our age, recently married an 18-year-old.
Okay.
I mean, technically she's an adult. She can make her own choices.
Yeah.
Fine.
Okay.
It's just the
Fair.
timing is just not good for them.
Fair.
I don't really know anything about their lives. I don't know like how this came to be, whatever, but he is Mormon from what I
Okay.
see from his like public profile. I'm assuming she is too. I don't really know. There's not much on her. But either way, I was like, we were talking about like Mormonism and like stuff like that because we don't really know much about it. And I was like, yeah, the most knowledge I know about Mormonism is
The
like
Book of Mormon.
the Book of Mormon, but that's like the greatest, the greatest representation of I don't Mormons.
Oh
I'm
my God,
not sure.
that's
I mean,
so
if can they
funny.
Mormons attest to that? I don't know. I don't want to like brag on a religion I don't really know about.
Yeah.
But the Book of Mormon was amazing. That was
It
like a
was a
weird sidetrack, but um, but yeah. Wicked, great. My favorite songs are For Good,
Oh my God, that made me
Wizard and
cry.
I is probably
Ooh, interesting choice.
yeah, Wizard and I, and then I mean Defying Gravity is the classic.
Iconic. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think my favorite song is either For Good or Wizard and I.
Mm.
I think Wizard For Good gave me chills like when they
Yeah.
were singing it. I mean, all the songs did, but like especially like For Good, like at the end. Oh, so good.
I have been changed.
Oh my god, that was so great. Whenever they do harmonies or anyone does harmonies, I'm just
Oh my God, please.
it was so great. But yeah, 10 out of 10. Would watch over and over
Oh,
again.
100%. I'm gonna go watch Mamma Mia like in a
Ooh,
week or two, and I'm so excited. It'll be
fun.
so
What,
good.
Mamma Mia?
Yeah.
Here I go again. I didn't really know much about that one either. There's so many musicals I don't know about, but I listen to the soundtracks. Um,
Apparently, this one's about oh, there's a movie on it. I need to watch the movie. I
yeah.
haven't watched it, fun fact. But
Oh, okay. I haven't watched it either.
there's this girl who's gonna get married, and
Mhm.
then so she doesn't know who her dad is.
Okay.
So at the wedding, she invites all of her potential dads to the wedding, and her mom is like, "What the hell?" So I think the movie's about like trying to find out who the dad is.
Oh,
I think that's what it's
interesting.
about. Like it's pretty cool.
Huh. That is not what I expected it to be about. I thought it was like a vacation movie. Like,
Oh,
because like in the promos for like the movies, like they're always shown like in these like sundresses and like
yeah.
stuff like that. Maybe
Maybe
they are
because
on a
of like the
vacation. I don't
wedding.
know.
Yeah. Wedding
But
destination.
I realized I don't know much about like these musical stories, but I do listen to like all the soundtracks.
No,
Only ones I
soundtracks are
really
great.
know, yeah, only ones I really know are like the Disney ones, like
Oh yeah.
Lion King, Aladdin, like
Yeah.
um, but in the playbill for Wicked,
Oh,
there's like
playbills.
other musicals listed in there like that are gonna be coming up soon. And in the playbill, they had To Kill a Mockingbird.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know who thought of the idea to make that a musical, but
I think it could be interesting, but I think it might be pretty good, like depending on how they write the music,
yeah,
you
right.
know?
But then I read that they were gonna have that musical, and I was like, I don't really remember much about To Kill a Mockingbird, but I don't remember it being like, I don't remember reading it and being like, oh, this should be really good as a musical.
I think it's something racist for sure. And
Yeah,
then
no, I think so
there's like
too.
a court case for something. And I
Yes,
think
yes,
that'll be like that could be like a good scene for like a musical thing. Like
yeah.
Hamilton, you know, you never think Hamilton would
Hmm.
be a good musical, but yeah,
I know,
it's like
right? Until you watch it.
wonderful.
Technically, I have watched Hamilton on Disney Plus, so I guess
Lin-Manuel
that's another
Miranda.
musical. Oh, what a
Oh
guy!
my goodness.
You're welcome. I mean, he doesn't sing that song, but he wrote it.
He writes really
um,
good music, but
he does, yes. His voice is
mm,
one of a kind.
very one of a kind.
Oh, I guess I've also watched In the Heights because I came up with a movie for that.
Oh yeah,
But yeah, I've watched like musical to movie adaptations, but not like the actual musical.
I see.
Um, but yes, I do want to go see Phantom of the Opera. I know what that one's about because we
Ooh,
did
that one's
in high
good.
school. Yeah, we did in high school. We did a marching band show my
Mhm.
first year on Phantom of the Opera, and then like that year, like the music was great. Loved the music. And then I just know like there's a movie on Phantom of the Opera, so we had watched that like as like a bonding thing, I guess, like in our marching band. I remember it like
It's
being
scary.
really long. It's
That shit's
scary and also
scary.
really long. It's like a
Yeah,
2.5 hour movie, I think, and it's really slow.
yeah, it
It's really
was.
slow.
I think you also need to watch
Ah.
Lion King. Like, it sounds
Oh
really
yeah.
generic, but like their costumes and
Mhm,
their stages are one of a
mhm.
kind. Like, it's
Ah,
so crazy.
that's what I
Like,
want to
I
watch
watched
too.
it and I was like,
Mhm.
what the heck? And then a hyena like
Ooh.
ran down the stage and like laughed right next to me, and I was like, what the fuck?
Ooh.
I was like in elementary school and I was like, what the hell, man? Like,
Like, oh,
but yeah,
that's
oh,
so
so
funny.
good.
But yeah, how exciting, Mamma Mia. When are you gonna
Mhm.
go watch it, or where's it being played at?
I don't know.
It's at a theater, local theater, I guess. That's
Yeah,
cool. Huh.
yeah.
Interesting.
My mom's been a musical
That's
person. We have
cool.
like a whole binder of like playbills that of
Ooh,
things we do. You know what's
ooh.
really gross? I've been to a Shrek musical before and a Grinch musical, like how the Grinch Stole Christmas. I watched one of those too. That was not
Okay,
bad, but
okay.
Shrek,
The
yeah.
Grinch, the Grinch I can see because there's music in it. I mean, I guess Shrek has music in it too.
Oh yeah,
Shrek
I
2.
watched it and I was like,
I
oh
need
cool,
a
Shrek.
hero. Don't they have didn't they have Shrek the musical on Netflix?
Oh my god, I think they did.
Okay. I wasn't sure, but I remember like someone in college like being like, let's watch Shrek the musical. And
I
then I
think
was
I
like,
remember that
oh
too. We were like, no.
yeah. I was like, what the heck? Shrek the who? um but, oh, interesting. How was that? Was it okay?
I
Was it
think I
good?
watched it a long time ago, so I don't remember how it
Okay.
went. But I mean, I'd
Yeah.
probably prefer to watch other things than Shrek.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Whatever
okay. All
works.
star. Hey now, you're all star.
Hmm.
um, but yeah, Wicked, amazing. If you get a chance to watch it, go.
Please.
It's
Like,
great. It
please
was
go.
amazing.
Like, for someone who
Amazing.
won't even like musicals and stuff, that will probably entertain you. Like,
Hmm.
that is a good
Story's
start, you
great.
know?
Yes. Story's great. I don't know how accurate it is to the book. I don't know if the book was based off the musical or if the musical was based off the book.
I never read the book, so I wouldn't know.
But yeah, I don't know either. But go watch Wicked if you can. If you get the opportunity, 10 out of 10. Great. Great
100%.
experience.
Vouch.
And that was like, yes, and that was the last thing we did in New York before we left. So that was a great like
Oh,
end to
that's
our
such an
trip.
awesome
Um,
ending. Oh my God.
yeah, and then like coming back, like we came back, and I was like, did like it felt just so fast. Like it just felt like, and then when we came
Right?
back, I was like I
Now I'm
just went. It was
depressed.
it had already been like a week, yeah, right. And I came back. It was like Friday the next week, and I was like, huh, it's not even a week since like we went to New York.
Dude, I
I
feel
was
like
like, oh, it went by
vacations
so
always go
fast.
so quick. And then when you're actually
Mhm.
there, you're like, I kind of want to go home. And then by the time you're
Yeah,
home, you're like,
right.
damn, why am I home?
I know. But I was like, it felt like a fever dream, just like how
Oh,
fast it felt and like how like I don't know, just like I was already back home like before I knew it, right? But very fun. Would go again if I can. But not anytime soon.
yeah, it's
Too
like
expensive.
Seattle
New York is so
too.
expensive.
Oh my God, I know. Where was your hotel? Okay, I mean, creepy, but
So
like,
no, you're good.
where'd you guys go?
We said actually had an Airbnb
Oh,
in
nice.
Queens. So Queens is like a
Oh.
yeah. Queens is kind of like on the outskirts of New York. But it's like cheaper there. Like if we were to get a place in like Manhattan, like
Oh, yeah, that'd be
we would not be
terrible.
able to stay as long as we did.
I see.
But like we were planning to stay like the full week, but then that was too expensive too. But the place we stayed at was still pretty nice.
Nice.
It was like a cute little studio apartment room, and they had like dishes, utensils,
Oh, dang.
like appliances there. Like it was great. We didn't use any of them, but like it was like a super cute place. And like the person Airbnb host like provided towels and like shampoo and like stuff like that. So I was like, oh, okay, I
Nice.
would live here
Yeah.
if I could afford it.
Airbnbs are
But
usually pretty like inclusive when it comes to those things.
yeah, it was great. And then the subway station was maybe like 20-ish minutes away, like walking.
Oh, okay.
So I mean it was fine. And then like subways are interesting.
Oh yeah.
It's very efficient though. Like
Oh,
they have a
definitely.
subway like every couple minutes or so. So like every time we didn't have to wait long every time we got to like a station, which is great. It's just like kind of expensive, which I don't.
Oh, how much was it?
It was like 285, I think, per time you went on. Or so like if you exited the station, then you have to like go back in and pay again. But if you're like transferring subways like within the
Oh,
same vicinity, like you don't exit or anything, then you can still use your 285 to get
I
on like
see.
another train.
Oh, okay.
But we often didn't transfer places because the subway took us where we needed to go, like the street we needed to go on. Um, so yes, lots. If you don't have like I wish they had like passes or like I'm sure they did, and we just didn't
Yeah.
get one.
Pass.
But like I think it's just like for the amount of time that we had used it, it would have been a good investment to like get a pass or something,
Yeah.
to maybe like lower the cost. But it was still okay. And then one of our friends was really adamant about seeing a rat
Oh my God, like the New York
on the
City
streets.
rats. Ratatouille.
Mhm. And then so throughout our trip, we didn't really see one until the last day when we were exiting the subway to go back to our Airbnb. We saw one like running down
Yes.
towards the subway station after we exited. And then
Heck
so
yeah.
his dream was fulfilled. We saw a New York rat.
That's so random. I love that for him. I'm glad he saw the rat that he wanted
Mhm.
to.
Yes. I think because like the last time he had gone, like he didn't get to see one and he was like kind of upset.
Upset.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Please.
mean,
Please.
you know who this is. You know
Yeah.
how
Okay,
they
fine, fine,
are.
fine. Fair
But
enough.
still, yeah. But we were all really like weirdly excited to see this rat. So so thank goodness we found one. And then afterwards, I found out that Rose still was in New York.
Okay, so you could
I
have done
had
a lot of things. You could have stalked them to
I
go find
know
them.
I could have seen Rose. I could have taken a picture with Ned, but it's
But you know
fine.
what? You think about all the
Um,
things you did. You watched Wicked. You
yeah,
had a good food. You went
yes,
to the Met.
I
You
did.
know, like you did
Yes,
all those great
they're
things.
just
You saw
peaceful.
Ned and Ariel.
I know. True, you're right. But yes, it was great. It was fun. Yes. I think that New York journey took a lot of that time. But it's really fun. Now I'm back. I'm currently working on like jobs hunting, job
Nice.
searching, redoing my resume. I finally finished my portfolio, my art portfolio.
Woot woot.
So if you want to go check it out,
We can go link it in the description box
nessanudes.com.
below.
Yes. Yes, nessanudes.com. Go check it out if you want. Yes. I'm very proud of me finally finishing that.
Uh-huh.
um And now it's time to apply for jobs.
Back to reality like
Hooray.
we always want.
I
Welcome to the
know. Yeah.
capitalistic society we live in.
Life is fun.
Oh
um,
boy.
yeah. I'm sorry. The New York journey
Oh
was
no.
very long.
Well, we're playing Ketchup today, so that was kind of what I wanted to ask anyway, since I didn't really ask about it before.
Hooray.
I guess I could do just one
New
question,
York.
I guess. Like, and
Okay.
have we been enjoying ourselves this past month? Like, if not, what's been difficult? I think it's a good question to ask.
Yes. Okay. I mean, yes. I have been enjoying myself. This is
Definitely.
this is the first month off my job.
Mm.
Um, I quit back middle of September. I went on like a bunch of, well, not a bunch, but I went like a every weekend. I went on like a trip leading up to now, I guess. So like the week after, I went to San Diego with some of my
Oh yeah, I saw
college
that.
friends. That was really fun. Had never been to San Diego really, or really got to explore San
Oh my
Diego.
God, did you try
Yeah.
the boy
Huh?
gelato?
Yes,
Like,
yes.
oh my God, so good, huh?
Very good. Very
Oh my God, I
delicious.
love it.
It was great. Went to San Diego that week. Next weekend after we went to New York. Next weekend after, I think that was a break. I didn't go anywhere. I was just stayed home. But then like this past weekend, I went back to NorCal
Oh yeah.
because it for my parents' birthday. So that was really fun. And then now I'm here. But yes, and then so I've been enjoying myself, living life to the fullest, I guess.
Definitely love to
um,
see it.
yeah, and then like also working on my stuff. I was telling some of my friends that like I thought I would feel relieved after I quit my job, which I was kind of.
Hmm.
But now it's like a new stress where it's like
Oh my God, I
um
need
I
money.
have to like worry about my own life now, or like
Yeah.
really focus on like what I want to do and how I'm gonna do it.
Hmm.
And that stress is really like very present in my mind
I
every
see.
day.
That is very
But
important.
it's not like the worst feeling. It's better than having to answer phones and deal with um, people,
Oh,
or at least
agreed.
deal with like unpleasant people.
Yeah,
um, yes.
you
But
do with
other than that,
yourself
I've been
now.
enjoying. Yes, I've been enjoying my time off, and hopefully, we'll get somewhere.
Of course,
We'll
you're
get
gonna
somewhere
get
soon.
somewhere. I'm not worried about that part.
Oh,
But on my end, I have been enjoying myself. I love the kids. I love my professors. My classmates have been a little issuey lately, but that is not a
ooh.
problem to talk about in public. Um, well, not the classmates have been an issue. I just am hearing things that have been issues.
Oh, okay.
And
I
then,
see.
but otherwise, professionalism is always very important. So I'm not like
Hmm.
throwing beef at anyone. Not that I do, but
Yeah.
I have the wide eyes emoji. But yeah, it's been good. I think just the difficult thing I don't particularly enjoy is that I don't have a lot of time to communicate with people outside of this program right now. I'm talking to all my block,
Okay.
like
I see.
closer friends in my block about assignments, just about personal
Hmm.
things because I'm getting to know them better and doing
Yeah.
homework and then school. Like I've barely messaged you these past couple weeks. I just literally am so busy. So I felt really bad about it.
Oh no, yeah, it's okay.
And I'm
Don't
still
worry
trying to
about it.
like cram in time to like call my boyfriend every day at like end of the day.
Oh
And sometimes
yes.
I can't. And then yesterday my power went out at 8:30
Oh
and didn't
no.
come back until like 1 a.m. So I went to bed at like 9:30. I was like, I'm gonna call it.
I just go to bed. Yeah.
I'm bored. I'm gonna
Like
go
what else is
sleep.
there to
Bye.
do?
And then yeah, I've just been so exhausted. But now I think classes are over next week. It'll be a little
Okay.
better. So
Yeah.
looking up from here.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, how exciting.
Yeah.
But yeah, just no worries that you're busy. I understand. Yes,
Hmm.
no problem. I'm glad that you're thriving in your teaching program.
Thank you.
Yeah, we love to see it.
Yay, achieving our dreams. Woo, woo,
Yes.
woo.
Has anything besides just like you being really busy, um, has it been more difficult than just like being busy or like I don't know what I was trying to say with that.
No, not really. I think I'm just still finalizing like me finding my place in the classroom because I don't want to
Okay,
overstep, but
true.
I also want to be as involved as I can. So
Yeah,
I'm still trying to find like that middle ground, but I'm getting really close. So every day is progress, right?
yeah.
So
That's a good way to put it. Yes, every
yeah.
day is
So
progress.
it's
I should
going
tell
really
myself that.
well. I'm just gonna really miss these kids at the end of like mid-December is when I'm done with them. Like it's gonna go by
Oh,
so
wow.
fast.
Oh, wow.
I
Okay.
know, it's so quick. It
Oh,
scares
and
me a
then so after
little.
that, we be transferred to like a new classroom.
So
or
we only
like
do
a
student teaching in the fall semesters. So this
oh,
is
okay.
fall, and then my next time I'm gonna be in another classroom student teaching is the fall I'm graduating. So next year, essentially.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
So my master's
Ooh.
classes are gonna be spring semester and summer.
Oh, fun.
Very busy, very overwhelming, but we got
Great.
this.
Yes, we do got
Woo!
this.
How
Woohoo! I think another
exciting.
thing that I had thought about, not related to your classroom stuff, but another thing
Mhm.
I had thought about is Christmas is coming.
I'm so excited
um,
for that. Oh my God.
I'm excited, but also I'm not prepared for it at all. Like I just realized that
No.
I should have been like asking people what they wanted for Christmas.
Me?
I'm like, what do you want for Christmas?
So what do you want for
um,
Christmas?
I don't even know.
Yeah,
A
I don't know
job.
either.
Please
Like
give me a job.
I
Thanks. It's hard. Like I feel like throughout before, like anytime before Christmas, I'm like, oh, this would be cool to have. This. And then when someone asks me, like, oh, what do you want for Christmas? You're like,
oh my God, did I ever
I
thank
don't
you
know.
for my birthday gift? Thank you.
Yes.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I
No
totally
problem.
didn't.
Happy
I just
belated
thought
birthday
about it right now,
again.
like, oh my God, did I ever thank
Yeah.
you? Oh my, how
You
rude
did,
of
yes.
me. Okay,
No,
okay,
you're
good,
good. I
good,
think you
good.
did. But her boyfriend had organized a
He
like
organized it?
group gift. Or like I think it was your other friend.
Yeah, okay, I thought so too. Like he wouldn't do that. I'm
He
just kidding.
who yeah yes I think she and him had organized
Oh, oh,
it, and then so but your boyfriend was the one who reached out to me to ask if I wanted to
oh,
help like pay for it, and I was like yes. And then so
yeah.
we had us or me and some other friends, and like her boyfriend, her other friend, had pitched in for a gift, and it was speakers,
It's
um
so useful.
right,
Oh my
speakers
God,
and for
I'm
her
in love
setup.
with it.
Yes, yay. I think like I was talking to him, and he was like, I hope they fit, and I was like,
Oh,
I
they
mean, I
do
hope so
fit.
too.
They do fit. It's like
Okay,
perfect.
that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
All
other than
right.
that, I have no idea what Christmas is coming. I don't know
I don't
what to
know what
do.
I'm gonna do. Like, I
I
really
watched this
don't.
video, this guy like commenting on like how people kind of reminisce about the past. And like they think like, oh, back in my day, like people used to like talk to each other, not to their phones or like stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
And then he was saying that like, like I think like it's a fair point, but I think that like the times, I think they're just reminiscing about like the good memories, right?
Yeah.
Of like the past and like nostalgia and like stuff like that. But like obviously like the times change.
Hmm.
And like I'm sure like these adults too also like think their phones are very useful now.
Yeah.
Maybe they weren't back then, but like yeah, it's a weird line. And then he's talking about Christmas too, and how like there's just these like posts about, oh, remember when Christmas used to be like this, when you used to like have fun during Christmas and stuff like that. And like people would like post like nice like holiday pictures. And then he was saying that like, oh, I think that like, yeah, it was nice because you were a kid, right? Like
Exactly.
when
I was
you're
just about to say that right now because we were
Mhm.
kids.
Yeah, when you're a kid, you like just think, or you think that presents just come out of nowhere, right? You
Now
like,
we have to buy them. Oh my
I
God.
know.
I
Now we have
never
to like
thought
stress
that.
about, right? Now we have to like stress about like what to give and like stuff like that, which is like such a interesting thing to think about, right? Like I remember as a kid, like, I was really liking Christmas too, and like, getting into the holiday spirit, stuff like that, and like waking up Christmas morning to open gifts with my
From
siblings, stuff
Santa?
like that. I don't know if like my family ever really believed in Santa. I mean, I knew he
Really?
was a guy, but like I'm probably as a kid I did, but I don't remember if like anyone had ever told me like, oh, Santa's not real. But like I knew he wasn't.
He's not
I
real?
don't remember like
I'm just kidding.
spoiler alert. Sorry. I'm like,
I'm gonna post this
um,
with the highlights reel. Santa's not real?
feel like, um, but yeah. I don't remember anyone telling me that like Santa wasn't real, but I also don't remember like really believing too hard into him.
Oh my God. I have a story, but I think I'll save it for when we talk
Yes.
about Christmas. Like it's so
Okay.
stupid. But yeah, okay. But I think
Maybe
that's all the
closer to the holidays.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's been about the time
Oh,
that we
okay, cool.
have.
But yeah,
I think,
Christmas,
right? Yeah.
worrying, adulting is hard. Yeah, probably. Adulting is hard. This is your sign to go think about gifts if you
Oh,
haven't already.
100%. Please start thinking about gifts because you're not gonna have time
Yes.
to, and it's gonna be too late.
Yes. And then stores are gonna be packed, things are gonna be gone. So
Oh,
if you want to go buy
100%.
a gift. So yes, this is your sign. Go think about gifts for your friends, family, whoever your loved ones.
And if you want to be creative, make your own gifts.
Yeah, make your own gifts. I 100% think that's a good idea.
It is a great idea.
I had made some gifts last year for my friends.
Oh, I love it.
It was great. Yes. But yeah, since it's all the time we have, thanks for listening. Hopefully this is a good catch up.
Yeah, good to hear some
for
stories.
both of us. Yes. But for now, this has been Vanessa.
And this has been Annika. And we'll see you next time.
Yay.
Bye.
Yay. Bye. Woo.